Hi, passionate Rangers FC fans. Welcome to Rangers Update, your dedicated source for all things Rangers. Before we dive in, we want to express our gratitude for your unwavering support. If you bleed blue, don't forget to subscribe. Smash that like button and let's strengthen our community. Now, let's get into the latest updates. A hearty welcome to our new followers. Your backing means the world to us. WAP! Let's get to the news. All right, troops, sit yourselves down because we've got some huge breaking news. Fade the world of football, and this year's gone to shake up the Scottish Premiership like a pint in the Gallagate. It's official now. Nay rumors, nay speculation. Harry Maguire has signed for Rangers Football Club. Aye, you heard that right. The big man, the England international centre-back, formerly of Manchester United, is swapping Old Trafford for Ibrox. And let me tell you, this is nay just a transfer. This is a statement. Rangers are really just building for a title charge. They're throwing the kitchen sink at it. The big lad's arrival signals intent. Pure and simple. But how did we get here? And what does it mean for the light blues' future? Grab a cuppa, or maybe even a wee dram, because we're delving deep into this yin. Now, first things first, let's talk about the sheer weight of this signing. Harry Maguire, for all the jokes folk like to make online, is still a player who captained Manchester United. Let's not forget that. He's a bloke with over 50 caps for England, played in a World Cup semi-final, and has more experience in big matches than half the Scottish Premiership put together. Some might scoff, say he's past his best or that he's lost his confidence, but that's exactly why this move could be a masterstroke. Maguire's coming to a club where he'll be adored, where he can be the main man again, where he'll play in front of fans that demand passion, grit, and heart. And let's be honest, that suits him to the ground. He's no flashy, he's no tricky, but he wins headers, throws his body on the line, and leads from the back. That's pure Rangers DNA right there. Let's rewind a wee bit. It's nay secret that things at Man United were getting messy for Maguire. Lost his armband, benched for long spells, made the scapegoat by pundits and fans alike. It's the classic tale. 1 minute you're the hero, the next you're the punchline. But if there's one thing Scottish football is good at, it's offering second chances. We've seen it before, haven't we? Big names coming north of the border and finding a new lease on life. Think of guys like Paul Gascoigne, Jermaine Defoe, even Aaron Ramsey in spurts. Scotland gives these lads a fire in their bellies again. Maguire, at just 32, still has plenty left in the tank. And with the pace of the Scottish game, where physicality still rules the roost, he could be a dominant force. Let's no forget, either this is a player who cost United 80 million. You don't just lose that kind of pedigree overnight. So, how did this move come about? According to sources close to the deal, it's been in the works quietly for weeks. Rangers' recruitment team, led by the gaffer himself, saw an opportunity when Maguire made it clear he wanted regular football ahead of the Euros next summer. That was the trigger. He wanted out, and Rangers moved quickly. Talks were quiet, under the radar, classic Ibrox style. But once the groundwork was laid, things moved fast. Personal terms were agreed in record time, and Maguire was reportedly swayed by a phone call from club legend Graham Souness, who told him flat out, "This club lives and breathes passion. You're made for this." And he bought into it. The atmosphere, the pressure, the need to win every week is what he's missed. And now he's ready to embrace it with arms wide open. Now let's not pretend this is just about football. This move's got massive commercial and psychological impact too. Maguire's name still carries weight. His signing's going to sell shirts, boost media coverage, and get folk talking. It sends a message to Celtic, to Aberdeen, to Hearts that Rangers mean business after a tough few seasons with inconsistency and turnover. This is the kind of transfer that settles nerves and stirs excitement. And imagine the dressing room boost. Picture it. A player who shared the pitch with Messi, Ronaldo, Mbappe, now training beside James, Tavernier, and John Lundstrom. That's experience you can't buy. Well, actually, Rangers just did. But you get my point. The ripple effect across the squad will be huge. Young players will learn. Standards will rise. This could be the spine builder we've been crying out for. Defensively, he plugs a hole that's been too wide open for too long. Aerial dominance, communication, organization, We've lacked those things at times, especially in tight games. Maguire brings all three in spades. And beside a quicker, more mobile partner, maybe Leon Balogun or Connor Goldson, he can do real damage. We saw glimpses of it in England colours. The line-breaking passes, the calm under pressure, Ibrox. We'll give him a stage again. And the fans, well, they'll give him that old-school support he's been starved of. But don't get it twisted. He'll need to earn it. This is Glasgow, not Manchester. You don't get claps for name alone. He'll be judged every minute and he'll know it. But that's exactly what he wants. He's craved that responsibility, that feeling of being needed, being crucial. Now he's got it, and the league better watch out. Before we continue, make sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications to get all the exclusive news about Rangers FC. Don't overlook any details about your beloved team. It's crucial for Rangers FC fans. Another thing to remember here, this is not just a short-term fix. Maguire's on a 3-year deal with an option for a 4th. That's commitment, that's belief. Rangers are no bringing him in as a headline grabber. He's expected to become a leader in the dressing room, maybe even wear the armband if Tav ever passes the torch. And make no mistake, Maguire's already said in his first interview, I'm here to win. That's all that matters. That's the mindset we need. No just to compete, but to dominate. Domestically, aye, but also in Europe. If Rangers can reach the Champions League group stages again, Maguire will be key. Experience in those big European nights is rare up here. Now we got a player who's seen it, felt it, and delivered. That's the kind of signing that moves the needle. The fan base reaction? Electric. Ibrox social media is lit up like Hogmanay. A mix of disbelief, buzz, and pride. There's folks saying this could be the biggest defensive signing since Richard Goff. Big shout, but maybe not too far-fetched. Because this isn't just a footballing moment. It's a cultural one. Rangers, for all their history, have often struggled to attract Premier League caliber players at their peak or even slightly past it. Now, we've just signed a former England captain. That says something. It says the club's reputation, the pull of Glasgow, and the hunger for trophies are alive and well. And let's be honest, a wee bit of schadenfreude for United fans watching him thrive here. That'll taste sweet for both him and us. Revenge, in football terms, is served up on a silver plate with blue ribbons on it. But it's no time to get carried away either. We've seen big names flop before. We've seen expectations crash like a bad corner kick. It's Gante be up to Maguire now they prove this move wasn't just headline fodder. He'll need to adapt to a different league, different tempo, different pressure. Every away day, every plastic pitch, every old firm clash. It'll be a test. But if he's the player we know he can be, if he locks in, tunes out the noise, and gets back to his best, this could be the bargain of the decade. And for a fan base craving consistency, craving silverware, craving something to believe in again, he might just be the leader that guides us there. And if nothing else, it's made Rangers the talk of the town again. So there you have it, folks. Harry Maguire is a Ranger. Let that sink in. From Manchester's red to Glasgow's blue. From Boo Boys to Brox. It's bold, it's brave, it's brilliant. And it just might be the spark that lights the fire under a title-winning season. So stay tuned, because we'll be tracking every game, every tackle, every roar from the Govan stand. This story's just getting started, and you better believe it's going to be one hell of a ride. Welcome to Glasgow, Harry. Now let's see what you're made of. Greetings, fans. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, as it's greatly appreciated by Rangers FC. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments section below. Until the next video, stay tuned.